So you want to know how to play
Comfy Aggravate Yae.
Well, first you start with the build. Yaemiko, the character that Hoyo tried to fix but failed, has made a huge comeback with the release of Dendro. Her EM-based passive isn't useless anymore, and her damage along with other Electra characters like Kuching has increased significantly due to Aggravate. In case you haven't caught up, Aggravate is a new Dendro Electro reaction that occurs when an enemy is affected by Quicken. Triggering Aggravate will increase the electro damage dealt based on the character's elemental mastery. Priority stats haven't changed though, since you only need 150 to 300 EM before EM becomes a less valued stat to have on your artifacts. To make artifact farming a little easier, rather than getting the best 4-piece set for Yae and her teammates, except for supports, we'll focus on getting their desired stats instead. For Yae, you can use any 2-piece of Thundering Fury, Gilded Dreams, Wanderer's Troop, Emblem, and any of the 2-piece attack sets. For weapons, you can use Kagura's Verity or Skyward Atlas for 5-star, and Oathsworn's Eye or the Wid Sith for 4-star. Unfortunately, Yae can't run as the sole Electro in the team due to her high burst cost. Therefore, she'll need Electro batteries like Fischl, Raiden, Oz, the Shogun. Hoyo, we need more Electro batteries, bro. Just give us some. It's been like 2 years, man. Anyway, the other 2 slots are reserved for Dendro characters like Nahida, Traveler, and Collei, and a shielder like Zhongli or Diona. The rotation. I'll be showcasing 2 types of rotation for this team, one with Fischl and one for Raiden. As for the 2 slots, I'll be using Nahida and Zhongli. The rotation remains the same whether you decide to use other characters I've mentioned. For Fischl, cast all of Yae's skill, then switch to Nahida and use her burst and skill. If it's in a single target situation, just tap on her skill. If not, hold her skill and quickly aim to all opponents on the field. It doesn't have to be precise. A quick spin of the camera will do just fine. Switch to Zhongli, use his burst and skill. Then switch to Fischl and use her burst. Switch to Yae and use her burst. Use all of her skill and do 1 normal charge attack. Switch to Nahida and use her skill again. Switch to Zhongli and do the same. And switch to Fischl and use her skill.
This is order.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Nothing lasts forever. Right now.
Solidify.
By royal decree.
Now for the Yae Raiden combo. This rotation is much easier as Raiden has a long field time. First, cast all of Yae's skill. Switch to Raiden and use her skill. Switch to Nahida and use her burst and skill. Switch to Zhongli and use his burst and skill. Switch to Yae, use her burst and all of her skill. Switch to Raiden, use her burst, and do 2 normal attacks and 1 normal charge attack, and repeat 2 more times.
Right now, right here, emerge. Illusion shattered. Nothing lasts forever. Right now, emerge. Now you shall perish.
The pros and cons. Starting with the advantages. This team is excellent against single target enemies, since the main damage dealers in the team do mostly single target damage. Although the rotation sounds complicated, it's actually easy to execute, especially if you use a shielder. If the rotation with Fischl sounds complicated, practice is key. You can do it. Amazing against bosses that move around, go underground, or become invisible, since Yae's auto-targeting still finds the enemy and attacks them. They are comfortable to play. Shielders give a lot of comfort in this team, especially when Yae casts her elemental skill, since she has no resistance to interruption in her kit, and using all three of her skills takes some time. And for the disadvantages, they cannot be used against enemies with high electro resistance or immune to electro damage, like the Electro Slimes, Electro Abyss Mages, Electro Sisson Mage, Electro Regis Vine, Thunder Manifestation, and so on and so forth. Their AoE is average. It's the same reason why they're very good at single target situations. The main damage dealers do mostly single target damage. And lastly, deals less damage compared to its VV variant. Animal buffers increase Yae's damage quite a lot, because of the 40% elemental resistance shred dealt on the opponents, and the additional damage bonus and EM that characters like Kazuha and Sucrose provide. And that's it for
Comfy Aggravate Yae.
I hope you liked this video. Leave any questions or suggestions you have in the comments and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. If you have any teams you'd like me to make a video on, also leave them in the comments. See you in another video.